lamp that is really designed for a large table. So
it is. Now we are
incredible.
Oh my goodness.
Right? I mean, look at these cabochons, huh?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is really cool because this mimics that hot air balloon. And each one is different, depending on not only the color, but the design. So one is going to be based on your dragonflies. That is a 200 piece count of the handcrafted glass, hand-cut glass, and 35 cabochons. We'll show you that one right here, those beautiful dragonflies. Alexandra, this is like sensational.
This has the ambers, you can see the green throughout the stem and the wings.
Root beer.
It's
that
just
root beer color.
Exquisite.
It's so pretty. Then we move over to the turtleback. So this is the turtleback. When you look at these large pieces of, it's almost like a ruby red. It is exquisite. Those are the turtlebacks. And then that is going, perfect 5-star review on this, 170 piece count of hand-cut glass and 13 cabochons are in this one.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yes. Then your final option is going to be your rose. So the rose has that romance, that femininity, but really makes a beautiful statement because these are coming in at 25.5 inches in the height. That is gonna have 259 pieces of hand-cut glass. And that has the ripple too, right, Alexandra?
It does have the rippling going on all throughout. I love how we're showing this. Now, 25 inches, that's a nice scale. The unique shape, the fact that it's a hot air balloon, how incredible is that? This was something that Louis Comfort did do. He did the hot air balloon, and so this was replicated to the T. I love the antique bronze base and all of the tassels that are hanging down. You almost can see the figurines of the people trying to, you know, hold down the basket. So I love that on the base. Also, notice at the top of each of the lamps, it's ventilated at the top. And because of that ventilation, a little bit of the light is able to come out. I hope that we can share once again with the lights a little bit softer. But either way, I hope you can see, even with the lights on, how exquisite these look because you can see all the different striations, the different patterns. Look at how vibrant the red roses are here, and then a little bit of that amber trim. Remember, this is the copper foil that is wrapped and all done by hand. Now, the turtleback.
Look at that.
I mean, I have never seen cabochons this large. They are made to represent the back of the turtle. They're just so big. They have presence. It's dramatic. It almost looks like a fossil. You find yourself looking at the texture.
Yeah, it's captivating.
Right? It is captivating. That warm glow. This is going to be such a statement piece.
You know what it reminds me?
If there was nothing else in the room.
Right, you know what it reminds me of is like hot lava.
It does look a little bit like hot lava.
If you've ever been to Hawaii, and I mean, it has just, it's very reminiscent, and it does look very, I think it gives lots of texture. It's very tactile, but at the same time, it is very romantic because of the color that it exudes. Yes, it is just such a powerful statement.
Very, very sexy with all of the reds and the orange and all of that.
It's fiery.
It is fiery. That is the word. Fiery pepper slaw, remember? So this, we were talking about that earlier. So yes, this is like, woo, va va voom. Very sexy, a lot of presence, very dramatic. I would love to meet the woman who's bringing this into her home. I think she would be a lot of fun.
I do too.
And then we have our precious dragonfly. I love the nod to nature here once again with the dragonfly. The cabochons are in between the beautiful green with just a little bit of the yellow and the blues that are on the wings. It's very neat, very organized. I like how this is done as opposed to being more scattered. I think that's what draws me in. A lot of stained glass work. It can be a little bit more of a mosaic type style, where here it's a little bit more, the clean lines, a little more organized. I like how the ombre from the pale golden hues and then the softer hues working its way down.
It's like a butterscotch to like a caramel color. I mean, to like a buttercream. I mean, just the colors are, the warmth that this one exudes is really, really beautiful. And then you can see almost the marbleized glass that you have with the rippling texture. All of your dragonflies are going south, so they're all pointing down as if they're just flying off of the balloon. There is such movement and beauty within this design that is so artisanal. Really, these will become heirlooms in your family.
Without question.
Without question, absolutely. The scale on this one is a nice height. It's 25.5 inches in the height. The Dragonfly is the most limited. We have just about 150, I think, is that correct, Lindsay? You had mentioned it, I'm sorry, I forgot, in each one, and that is it. So across the board, this is the only airing on the day. This is our best price. We've taken $20 off at $149.95. But if you have wanted a replica of a Tiffany light, this is the way that becomes, I still realize that it's still a substantial price, right? I mean, I'm just saying it's, oh, you know, it's inexpensive would not be accurate. But for what you're getting, the quality, the artistic nature, the way these were hand cut, hand crafted, the way they were designed, this is heirloom quality that you will have in your life and you will have for a lifetime to pass down. These are works of art that you will enjoy day after day after day. And whether it's unwinding with a glass of wine or waking up and turning this on and slowly starting your day, these become the focal points in our home.
Oh, with that, you know, what's nice about it, a lot of us are decorating with very neutral colors lately, whether it's the grays or beige or nudes, what have you. And even if you're doing a more traditional home, it doesn't matter the style of the home. Sometimes you feel like the room is missing something. You bring one of these hot air balloon lamps into your home. You have a beautiful piece of artwork.
It
you
says
have
something
accent
about you.
light. It says something. It makes a statement. It's almost like it should be in a gallery. And you are not able to bring in a genuine Tiffany lamp without it being, really now we're getting into like investment art. You know, like somebody who invests in beautiful art pieces that they're bringing into their home. This is a way for all of us to be able to enjoy the beauty of stained glass in a lamp, masterfully created with a company that cared so much about the way Louis Comfort would actually do it. And I really think that this turtleback is screaming my name.
Right?
That would definitely be a pop of color in the Baker home.
And it says something about your personality. It makes a statement. You know, these are the pieces that make a home, you know, a house a home. Right. Right? Because sometimes it's a blank canvas. A lot, you know, even if you have a newer home, sometimes those homes are just a blank slate until you start putting in touches like this is when the Tiffany lighting really creates an atmosphere that's more welcoming and more inviting. And so I hope you treat yourself to one of these today. I mean, these are sensational, and 5 flexible payments of $29.99. So 098168. Alexandra, I think, do we have one more? Do we have one more lamp? That's it. Because we only had a sneak peek because the tulips was only 30 left. Oh, okay. So we're not going to have...
I'm so happy everyone's enjoying these today. This is a real treat, a nice present for yourself at the end of the year.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
It's always so nice. I know you're
talking about our dogs, our puppies.
Daughter, I know, to your entire family. Stay tuned. Hoover is coming up next. We're going to get that home clean for the holiday seasons and the new year.
Oh, yeah.
The thing I love most about shopping